The girl pretended to be rich and caught the attention of a wealthy heir. She lied to her family to get money and followed her boyfriend overseas to study. But right before their flight, the boyfriend's family had her background checked. All her lies were instantly exposed. Angry about being deceived, the boyfriend boarded the plane to America alone. She called him, but his phone was turned off. She guessed what had happened, but before she could process it, her boyfriend's mom called. The woman cursed her out, warning her never to contact her son again. Lisa knew she was in the wrong and had nothing to say. She had nowhere to go, so she found a cheap motel to stay for a while. A week later, she called home late at night, pretending she was in the US attending language school. But it was the neighbor lady who picked up. She told Lisa that her dad had collapsed 2 nights ago, and sadly, he had passed away that morning. Lisa was shocked by the bad news. She never imagined things would turn out like this. The neighbor urged her to come home with her luggage. As soon as Lisa entered the funeral hall, she saw her mom's haggard face. She broke down completely, even though she lied to her parents for her vanity. She truly loved them. This kind of blow was too much for Lisa. Turns out her dad was already diagnosed with cancer, but after hearing his daughter was going abroad, he spent everything he had to support her dream. Lisa was full of regret. Looking at her father's photo, she decided to change for the better. To pay off the family debt, she headed to Seoul to work. Before leaving, she asked the neighbor to look after her mom. Seeing her worried, her mom tried to reassure her with gestures. Once Lisa arrived in Seoul, she picked up several part-time jobs just to survive. Every day after work, she was completely drained physically and mentally. She wanted to find an easier job, but all the postings required a college degree. After failing the entrance exam twice, she didn't meet the requirements. Lisa kept scrolling through job ads. Finally, she found a company called Malay Collections hiring with no degree needed. She rushed to the address. Just then, a luxury car pulled up. A rich girl got out. That was Anna, the manager of Malay Collections. Anna was arrogant, chatting away on the phone and ignoring Lisa. Only after finishing her call did she even notice Lisa. She just smiled, said sorry, and tossed Lisa's resume to the supervisor. Everyone at the company knew Anna was a handful. The supervisor told Lisa the business belonged to the Lee family. Anna's father was called Mr. Lee, so he was the one who made the final hiring decision. After looking over Lisa's resume, Mr. Lee scoffed at her high school education. Lisa realized her job wasn't just taking care of the collection. She also had to look after the young miss. She could only take 1 day off a month. No being late or skipping work for no reason. But since she was desperate for money, even though the boss was harsh, Lisa took the job. On her first day, she began learning about the high-end furniture and antiques. Her horizons slowly started to widen. The days were exhausting, but Lisa stuck with it for 3 years. By now, Anna was dating a doctor, but the future mother-in-law was cautious. She wanted to see Anna's personal records. Anna, still hungover, asked Lisa to deliver them for her. Before Lisa left, Anna asked her to pick up a coat at the store. She even gave Lisa a Swiss watch. Anna's generosity made Lisa feel grateful. Lisa delivered the records to Anna's future mother-in-law, then went to the store to get Anna's coat. Lisa saw a pink scarf she liked. The sales lady encouraged her to try it on. Lisa couldn't resist and bought it. She spent half a month's salary on that scarf. She regretted it a little, but she really liked it. With the scarf and the Swiss watch, maybe she could become someone new, but her happiness didn't even last a minute. Anna suddenly called.